I welcome you to my YouTube channel today. I want to tell you of the fact that the tough time is going to pass. And what I'm saying, I mean it. I know that many of my listeners and viewers are going through tough time. And many people of my subscribers and many others all over the world are going through a lot of tough time. Based on this, I come to tell you that the tough time is going to pass away. It's not going to be forever and it's not going to last longer. But if you give up before the tough time pass, then if you are still alive, you will not enjoy the benefits that you will have enjoyed if you maintained how you're supposed to maintain during the time of the tough time. The person that first used that word, tough time never lasts, but tough people do, was the author of the book, Tough Time Never Lasts, but Tough People Do. And the author of that book was Robert Schuller. Robert Schuller was a motivational speaker, and he was invited to speak to 3,500 farmers in America. These farmers have lost their farms. They are going through tough times, and they needed to be motivated. If not, they could do the undo. They could take wrong actions and make wrong decisions. So they need to be motivated. This shows us that when you are down, look for somebody to motivate you. Perhaps you can save this video so that when you are down, you can listen to this video again and again. Perhaps somebody that you know is going through a tough time, send this video to them, and that is going to help them to overcome the tough time. Robert Schuller got to the venue of the meeting where 3,500 American farmers have gathered. These farmers are going through tough time because there was a drought just before that time. All their crops burnt off. There was no prosperity anywhere, and there was no hope. Even the seed to plant with, even what to eat, not to talk about what to sell, was difficult. So Schuller had the opportunity to speak to these people to motivate them. Schuller has prepared a speech that he was going to speak to them. He has prepared his lecture. He has prepared his motivational lecture note that he was going to talk about. He has prepared his funny, comedic opening. Most motivational speakers, when they are giving motivational talk, they make people laugh by interjecting with some things that will make people to laugh, so that they can get what he's saying, what they are saying in a relaxed mode. So, just as Schuller was about to climb the stage, at the back of the stage, the person who invited Schuller, who is the head of the farmers in that American location at that time, told Schuller that these people are going through tough time. All that your joke that you used to start with may not work here. They just need help. So Schuller got to the podium and he climbed up, and before him he had 3,500 or 3,500 poor farmers going through tough time. Schuller said when he appeared before them, they know him, the motivational speaker, the one they have been seeing on TV everywhere. Now here he is. Schuller said when he saw them, the look on their faces made what he had prepared, the joke he has prepared to start with, it flew out through the window. Then he looked up at them, then he paced to this side and to that side. And he said, out of nowhere, he just shouted, "Tough time never lasts, but tough people do." That is what saved Schuller, and that has brought in so many other things that followed. And I come to tell you also that the tough time you are going through will pass away. Then Schuller went on to say that all the materials you have wanted to talk about, and they flew out also. So he told them, tough time never lasts, but tough people do. He said the people there, they shouted. They needed motivation. There's somebody that also needs motivation. The tough time you are currently going through is going to pass away. Tough time financially, tough time maritally, tough time socially, tough time economically, tough time medically, tough time spiritually, tough time academically, tough time in any way. The tough time is going to pass away. And you will look back and say, wow, how did I overcome and go through this tough time? And you will know that you went through. Schuller said he went on to tell them instances of tough times that he also have had. He told them the first one, he told them the second one, he told them the third one, he told them the fourth one, the fifth one, something that happened to him personally. So my friend, I don't know what you are going through. Maybe even what you're going through, you can't tell anyone. Remember, the tough time will not last. The tough time will not last. The tough time is not going to last. How can somebody that is epileptic run a marathon? Schuller gave the example of his own daughter, and she ran the marathon. How can somebody that had leg amputated run in a race? Schuller gave the example of people who did. They overcame their tough times. How can somebody that is starving be keeping seed for planting? Schuller gave the example, his own father did, while others were struggling to feed. His father, they were struggling to feed. He still made sure he planted in the midst of the tough time. I know I'm talking to somebody. I know this video is for someone. Take note and take action. The tough time you are going through is going to pass away. Many countries in the world have had their own tough times in the past and they overcame. Many families have had their own tough time and they overcame. There was a particular story about a particular family I heard about. Somebody asked them, you were married for 40 years. He was asking the husband and the wife, he said, what is the secret? And they told them the secret is fighting and settling it. He said that's the secret of their long relationship. Funniest thing, the husband and the wife, they said it together. The secret of their long-lasting relationship is having a quarrel and settling the quarrel. Having a quarrel and settling the quarrel. Having a quarrel and settling the quarrel. Maybe in your family, you are always having a quarrel with your wife. And you say, the problem of this woman is too much. I will do away with her. No. Have the quarrel 100 times in a day and settle it 100 times in a day. You are looking at her, this is my wife, this is my husband, his wife is too much, they're always fighting me. Always, if it does not involve physical abuse, settle the quarrel and then you move on. Tough time never lasts, but tough people do. Economically, start thinking of what you can do to better your life. Many people have come out of tough time and have become greater and better than they can ever be. So the present situation going on and happening in where you are may be an opportunity for you to explode. And I look forward to celebrating you in the next few weeks, few months, and few years. Remember, tough time never lasts, but tough people do. The tough time you are going through is going to go away. Maybe you are looking at, I have no father, I have no mother, I have no sister, I have no brother. How am I going to do? I have no friends, I'm just me. Remember, tough time never lasts, but tough people do. No, you are looking at, I have no husband, I have no wife, I have no child or children. Remember, tough time never lasts, but tough people do. Maybe you lost a son or you lost a daughter. Remember, tough time never lasts, but tough people do. What is past is past. Press forward, press ahead. Don't join the bandwagon of those who take wrong decisions during tough time. That even people begin to wonder, why did they take this decision? The decision they took made them to go away, but the people they left behind are also weeping over them again. Tough time never lasts, but tough people do. Put down your head, think about it, Look inside, look outside, look up, look down, look around, right, left, front, and back, and you will find a lot of opportunities. If before you the door of opportunity is shut, then look to your right, then look to your left, then look up, then look down, then look behind you. There are doors, great and mighty doors, on every side. Stop looking in one direction. Look in other directions. I'm going to stop here for now. My name is Dr. Olubenga Adetutun. I'm going to bring you other content to motivate you in the next few videos, and I believe that you are going to come out of a tough time. You can check my other videos which are going to help you to start businesses and to do some other things, good things with your life. I will talk to you in the next one. Until then, bye for now.